And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Now 2nd and 3. Robinson with another carry.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A play fake. Now Penix.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the 4th quarter. To throw, it's Wolford.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Wolford going to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. From midfield, here's Wolford.
This ball caught by Strange. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Dwayne Smoot able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Under pressure, they got him again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
They are going for it. Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Wolford to throw. Got a man, that's Hunter.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This is caught at the 8.
And the Jags are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So go. Here we go.
A fake on the jet sweep. Now Lawrence off play action.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
But to throw again is Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And
he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Jaguars up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And complete to Drake London. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Emmanuel Ogbah fighting his way to the ball for a big stop there behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To the air, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And now out come the Jags. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
That is caught by Hunter.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Take right open.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
All right, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.